My name is Brylan Cowling, and I'm a student in EDM 310 at the University of South Alabama. And today I'm going to present to you my Animal Alphabet Lesson Plan. This is a project-based lesson plan, and in this project, first grade students will identify letters of the alphabet, the sound each letter makes, and names of animals that correspond with each letter of the alphabet. And this project takes 5 days to complete. And now I'm going to present to you the project overview. Okay, as I stated, this is first grade. Name of project is the Animal Alphabet. The subject or course we will be focusing on is language arts, and the other subject areas I will be incorporating will be technology and science. This project does last 5 days. The project idea summary. First, I will review the alphabet with the class letter by letter, as well as review what sounds each letter makes. The student will then break up into groups of 3 and 4 and participate in the Animal Who Learn the Alphabet activity on our Curio with classroom iPads. And after participating in our Curio activity, as a class, we will discuss animals that represent each letter of the alphabet. Next, I will inform students that we will be creating an alphabet book. Each student will be assigned a letter of the alphabet along with a coordinating animal that starts with a letter of the alphabet assigned. The students will draw and color the animal that represents the letter assigned, and then I will illuminate each drawing and coloring and create this alphabet book. The parents of the students will be invited to join our class while each student presents their letter of the alphabet in the book. And on the last day of the project, the students will take a field trip to the Alabama Gulf Coast Zoo in Gulf Shores, Alabama. The driving question for this project is, class, think of all the letters of the alphabet and all of the many animals in our world. Can you think of an animal that could represent each letter of the alphabet? The Alabama College and Career Ready standards to be taught and assessed in Alabama English Language Arts includes know and apply grade level phonics and word analysis skills in decoding words, participate in shared research and writing projects, with guidance and a support from adults, recall information from experiences or gather information from provided sources to answer a question, participate in collaborative conversations with diverse partners about grade 1 topics, in text with peers and adults in small and large groups, add drawings or other visual displays to descriptions when appropriate to clarify ideas, thoughts, or feelings, and last, apply alphabetical order to the first letter of words to access information. The 21st century competencies to be taught and perform include creativity, collaboration, and oral presentation. The presentation audience will be the fellow classmates and also the parents, because the parents are invited to view each student presenting their letter of the alphabet in the alphabet book. The resources needed for this project include crayons, glue, 3-hole punch to create our book, ribbon for binding the letters of the alphabet on each page, an iPad or computer for every 3 to 4 students, preferably an iPad, access to the internet and also access to our Curio, a laminating machine to laminate the finished product, scissors, and a school bus driver to take our students to the field trip, as well as parents as chaperones for the field trip. And the reflection method for this project is whole class discussion. And now I'm going to show you the project calendar here. And this will be a step-by-step daily of what each day will consist of. On day 1, I will review orally with the class each letter of the alphabet along with the sounds each letter of the alphabet makes. And the estimated time for day 1 is about 20 minutes. On day 2, I will break students up into groups of 3 and 4 and allow students to retrieve 1 iPad in each group and participate in our Curio activity called Animal Who. This activity connects letters of the alphabet to the names of animals. Typing any letter on the keyboard reveals an illustration of an animal, its name, and the sound it makes. It's a really fun and cute interactive game that I believe students will really like. After completing this Curio activity, students will return to their desk and I will assign each student a letter of the alphabet. I will inform students that later in the week we will be creating an alphabet book and that they will draw an animal that represents the letter of the alphabet they were assigned and add it to the alphabet book at the end of the week. I will encourage my students to talk to their parents this night at home and brainstorm possible animals that match their letter assigned. And the estimated time for day 2 is about 25 minutes. On day 3, we will as a class collaboratively match the letters of the alphabet to names of animals. I will keep documentation of all animals named to corresponding letters on the board. And this will give students ideas of animals they could use for their portion of the alphabet book. This will also be a time that students can participate in classroom discussion and discuss what animals they discussed with their parents the night before. I will then give each student a piece of construction paper that has a piece of copy paper glued on the top. Each student will receive this construction paper and their letter already printed on it. Students will then draw and color their animal they have chosen, and students will include their name at the bottom of their piece of construction paper, and I will assist each student in the spelling of the animal they have chosen. After school hours or during my planning period, I will create a cover page for the book, laminate each page to the alphabet book, and 3-hole punch the pages and tie ribbons to hold the pages together. At this point, the book will be ready to present to the class and to the parents on day 4. And the estimated time for day 3 is about 40 minutes. On day 4, parents will be invited to join our classrooms in the presentation of the students' alphabet book. The parents will be served animal crackers, and students will stand in a straight line in front of the class in alphabetical order according to the letter that they were assigned. The book will get passed to each student to perform their letter. On this day, I will assess each student's performance with a grading rubric, which I will show you in just a moment. And the estimated time for day 4 is about 40 minutes. And on day 5, students will take a field trip to the Alabama Gulf Coast Zoo, located in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And while visiting the animals at the zoo, as a class, we will review what letter each animal's name starts with. 5 to 6 parents will be encouraged to join us on the field trip, so they can come as a chaperone. And students will bring a sack lunch and eat their lunch at the zoo this day. And the estimated time for this is about 5 to 6, depending on the allotted time given for the field trip. And at this point, I'm going to show you the grading rubric for this project. Okay, this grading rubric is based on a 3-point scale, and the possible points you can earn from this project is 9 points. The criteria includes class discussions, accuracy of letter assigned in the letters the sound makes, which is the oral presentation, and the student's drawing. At the highest possible level, student was highly engaged in class and group discussions. Students accurately identified letter assigned, the sound the letter makes, and the student created a colorful and unique drawing that demonstrated a solid understanding of the particular letter and its corresponding animal. So that was, as far as a point scale, that was 3. So then it goes from 3 and then to 2 and then to 1 at the lowest. And as I stated, this is my animal alphabet lesson, and thank you for watching with me.